Alright guys, welcome back to another video. If you can't tell, I'm recording them back to back. So basically here we're looking at assignment 4.2, key and prompt. And so first we're going to start with the key. And the key doesn't have much to do with the ring, but it is still being based off the top. So if we bring, this is the final product, and if we bring it back to the sketch, our first sketch basically just takes, so you can see this comes out of this face and is offset from this, making this little L shape. And we're extruding that, and we create kind of, the teeth of the key. And then this sketch, creates the place where you hold it. And then the chamfer, it's very subtle, so you can see it up here. Just kind of cleans that up. And then this sketch, what we're doing is we're getting ready to put the teeth in. This sketch is just a little, trapezoid. And then you can probably guess, I can run that back, the extrude, and then it just patterns it all the way down the line until somewhere in here we can go to translucent, just so you can see the teeth end right there. And then the key mate connector. That is going to be useful in the next assignment, which is the assembly. And that mate connector will basically help us make a rack and pinion mate, which lets us kind of pull in and pull out in our assembly. So the key itself, the biggest thing is just making sure that you get this, the teeth right, you pattern them correctly so when they come down they're all equal. And then just making sure you have that mate connector, because sometimes you gotta add the mate connectors, they don't exist. And then moving over to the spinner, this one is a little atypical. After I completed the assignment, I took a little liberty in adding some extra designs. But beyond all this fancy stuff, it goes back to, let's find our little in-between. So it goes back to this. This sketch is what I made. Again, this is kind of modified, because I modified it after completing the assignment. But really you just have, an inner circle and an outer circle. And from there, you extrude kind of basically those circles, and then if you want, and then this was another thing that I was going to pattern. And from there, that's a big jump. So we're going to run that back. So you see this sketch here. This is what's basically going to be making our blade, because as you see it's angled, and when we extrude that angle out, we get this. And when you extrude that out, it connects all the parts together, and it lets a circular pattern, that beautiful, beautiful blade out. And then this sketch adds a little bit more sweeping. And so if you see, that sketch is actually right there. That's for cutting out the hole, because as you see by this weird little rendering issue, there's this little overlap there that looks really ugly, and also, it's physically impossible. And so what we're doing is we're sweeping to cut that section out, and we're making a little sketch that cuts that section out. And so this just fits on. If you look on the bottom, what that's going to do is that's going to hold on to there. And in the next assignment, we'll talk about assembling the whole thing, and then you will see how it all fits. Thank you.